Is the game CPU heavy or GPU heavy or both? I'd like to say GPU heavy, more so.
It's CPU heavy as well. So actually, like um, there is a lot of objects in the scene because when you have a big factory, and just going over those objects, it's a big task. So that is demand. It depends on your PC what will be the limiting factor in the end, but it's kind of heavy on both sides, or it can be.
Because it seems to me that it really also depends on how you build as well. Because I've seen some saves that I've gotten where like, holy shit, the GPU thread is off the chain. And then others where it's like, oh, this is totally fine rendering wise. But then like, holy shit, there's so much processing going on the CPU. And now that I'm community manager, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm not going to look into why that's the case. So it's also kind of, it's also kind of problematic when we are optimizing for, because our game is problematic to optimize for because it's so open-ended in terms of where the problem may lie. Like it's easier when it's like, yeah, we use baked lighting and you're in this closed environment and like
yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, we never know what the player will be doing, and like because it's early access as well, we don't know even what we will be doing. So it's a hard problem.
Yeah. But a lot of times we'll be like, we often collect save files from community and I just chunk them over to our technical artist and he runs that in like a test bed or test bench kind of, where you just run through it and checks like, is it still the same issue, and he usually reports to programmers or he fixes things if he feels like, yeah, this is something I can work on. So I think that's been pretty good process for us in general as well, to like find issues apart from the things that we know of, so to speak. Or like we theorize like about a lot of things, like this isn't the best way to do it and this is the way it's done right now and it will probably affect like whatever. But a lot of cases it's like practical getting someone's save file and be like, yeah, this one's like garbage.
Yeah, and it helps a lot with prioritization if we actually have data that shows that, hey, this is the limiting factor for this many players, or every player that played more than 40 hours, like this start become limiting factor, or like something like that. It would help a lot. We don't have the perfect data for that more quantitative kind of stuff, but having those save files gives a lot of insight still on
Yeah.